After my first term, I realized, no, I want to start on my own venture. If I want to start my own venture, this is the best time to do it.
I'd never been to London before I came here to do my MBA. I came 1 week prior to the kickoff of the program. I was able to find a place only 3 minutes away from school. I shared this apartment with 2 of my flatmates. It's usually a meeting point because it's very close to school. One of the things that happens in LBS is all the trips organized by students to other countries. The ones that I've been to, it was the snow trek. We go to the Alps for 1 week. For someone like me from the Middle East, I've never had the opportunity to see snow before. The second trek I've been to was the Japan trek. The organizers arranged a visit to the Toyota factory. It was quite an experience as you can walk through the assembly line and see what is so unique about Toyota. I never in my entire life thought that one day I'll travel such a far distance. When I think, okay, could I have done this without being at LBS? And probably the answer is no. When you're in a community like LBS, where everyone has an interest in something, you have access through your friends to these experiences. The London business experience, the one I signed up for was the Chelsea Football Club. We went to the stadium to actually see the business and the economics of this model. It was quite an interesting perspective of football. When I came to LBS and started to see again these different opportunities, I said, okay, why not try entrepreneurship? I mean, what other time will I have this opportunity? Because of the current change happening in Egypt, one very interesting business idea was online education, changing the frontier of education and making it economically more viable to a bigger audience. Being in LBS is such an important element in trying to realize my business idea. I see the community as a very precious element in pushing you beyond your comfort zone. One of the interesting things is the entrepreneurship summer school. You apply with a business idea, you fly back to your home country or wherever you're going to launch the business, and you start doing market research. I decided to go to California to do my exchange in UC Berkeley. The most important insight was that the idea that you're working on is not as important as the problem that you are trying to tackle, and why do you personally feel obliged to solve that problem. I got invited to a hackathon at PayPal's headquarters in Silicon Valley, and for me that was like really a culture shock, where I got to see how can a team of 3 to 4 people get together, they don't know each other beforehand, and they build something over a weekend. Everyone is really thinking big in terms of what they want to achieve, thinking that they can build the next Apple, the next Google, or the next Facebook. It was great for inspiration. So I started actually to meet with investors to get their advice on the idea and how they would see it as a startup to fund. An opportunity presented itself which was to join the MIT startup competition, which is the biggest competition in the Middle East. We were able to make it from 4,000 applicants to the top 10. Having been with an idea that just started in January to the top 10 out of the Middle East, this was like a great success for us. At the end of the program, there's the disorientation week. And this for me was a great chance to see everyone again. Of course, the MBA experience is not all that flowery, right? Like there are ups and downs. You knock a lot of doors, you get rejected all the time, but there's like 1 or 2 people who would actually believe in what you're doing. One of the professors once said that in 10 years from now, you'll be asking yourself, what have you done over the last 10 years? And you better have a good answer for yourself. For me, during the program, it was more about finding that thing that will make me, let's say, proud 10 years from now.